Okay. Alright. Well, hello everyone. I don't know if I will be doing story stuff. Maybe I will. I don't know. But I decided, even though it's super late, and even though the servers are going to go down pretty soon, I should get online and say something, make an appearance. Yeah, seriously, leave the speakers alone. Seriously, leave the speakers alone. Go in. Come on. Go in. Shoot. Not now. Not a good time. Oh, is this where I need to go? Alright. Just updating some dies. It's not much, but I need to change it. Let me change the color of my coat. Bum, 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 bum. I need to dye it this color. And edit glamour plates. Boop. Boop. There. Where's all my other stuff? Oh. I didn't remember where all my things are. Oh, right, we got that. Oh, I need to change something here. Yeah. It's not much, but it makes it a little bit of a difference. Anyways, so, yeah. How's my bitrate looking? Looks okay. Okay, what do I want to do? I napped like half the day. I don't know why. I just crashed once I got home. Must have not gotten very much sleep last night or something. I feel like maybe my cats are keeping me up at night. I don't know. I was really tired for some reason, so I took a nap. But now I feel better. Which really doesn't work for the fact that, I shouldn't have saved my nap until, Endwalker stuff was going to be dropping. But it's going to, the servers are going to go down in 3.5 hours, I believe. It's 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. I think so, 1, 2, 3. 2.5 hours. Alright, so servers are down in 2.5 hours. It's gonna be the longest day, most agonizing day ever. Okay, well my guys are all up to date. I might as well go do some New Game Plus. Get some more progress on that story. Besides, this is kind of the not so significant part. I mean, it's cool and all, but again, I don't think I much cared for the story in Stormblood. It just wasn't quite. It was cool, kinda. It kept me busy. But compared to the other stuff, it's just like, normie, sort of normal. Can I just go to Ruby C? That's not it. Where do I need to go then? I'll do that. Anyways, I believe if I just go through this area, I should just pop right up to Ruby C. Yeah. Sweet. It's all connected. sea as Ygarian Gossets his homeland. Well, of course, Lise. Woe betide an enemy foolish enough to attack by sea. Now, if the Garleans were to bring in their airships, on the other hand, yeah. The Hingans built this island as a bulwark against invasion, filled it with enough cannons to sink an armada. Ah. How white and beautiful she is, the Ruby Sea, filled with promise and adventure and treasures, many wonderful treasures. Okay. One does not simply cross the Ruby Sea. One does not simply enter Mordor. Now, in order to reach the shores of Uthard, you will need to cross the resplendent waters you see before you. However, this is easier said than done. You just don't swim. Step forth without making the necessary preparations is to invite the Confederacy to claim your vessel, and your life should you resist. But this fate can be avoided by paying the Ruby Tithe, thereby earning you the blessing of the Pirate Lords. So, let's go and greet them. Our destination is the Isle to the west. That doesn't look very far to me, but why don't we jump in and swim for it? I've had my fill of boats. An excellent idea. I think you shall find the water to your liking. I will use my ship to deliver those less inclined to the island. Sure, we'll go ahead and swim. I feel like swimming. What else we got here? Oh, nice. Looks like Dimitri liked my little Lala post. It's too bad I can't have that full body shape on this coat, though. I tried looking it up, but yeah. That particular physique is not available. Oh well, it's covered enough. It doesn't matter. But I do like Lala Tummy. Hi, how are you doing there, Fox? Servers go down in an hour and a half, or 2.5 hours, so I don't know how long I'll be able to do this, or if I'll have the energy to. I mean, I took a nap in the middle of the day, so maybe I'll stay up later. But yeah, no. Just doing some more story. This is kind of a mellower in-between zone. It's got important points, but there's nothing like lore significant to what I find interesting that's coming up with Endwalker. So, anyways, I just figured I'd make some progress, at least. Something's better than nothing. Right, this should be easy, and a good way to loosen up before the next fight, whenever it comes. 20 kills says I beat you there. Hey, wait. I can't actually follow you. Oh, look at me with my breaststroke. Or is that a breaststroke? I don't know if that is or not. A little froggy stroke. It's so dark and cloudy, though. The weather is just like not conducive to showing off the wonderful water. Oh, you're heading to bed soon. I'm doing good. Like I said, I took a nap in the middle of the day, so I guess I'm up for a little bit. But I don't know. I don't know what I'll do when the server's going on. Maybe I'll stop the stream, or maybe I'll play another game. I don't know. But yeah. Let's see, what do you gotta say, Lise? Not bad. We'll call it a draw. Oh, what spirit you two have to delight in this simple joy so readily. I have anything against the occasional dip in the ocean, but to dive in on a whim is a bit, Well, you're worried about having a wet t-shirt or something there, Alistair? Ah, there you are. I trust you enjoyed yourselves. Follow me, my friends. The one whom we must speak is a man named Tamsui. I know I could fly, but I decided to run. For one reason or another. There's definitely a high little rock thing here. I can't wait for Reaper. I am so excited. Hopefully, tomorrow I'll be occupied with, real life stuff, though. It'll time nicely, because then I can just be like, oh, I guess I'll go and do that instead. And then, maybe whenever I have my work schedule, I will, be able to nail down exactly how I can, continue to play this game while, making sure my bases are covered. My clothes are mostly dry, but they're a bit clingy. Still, no regrets. Okay, whatever. This one is Tamsui. Come, introduce yourselves. Doma's position on the Confederacy could be best described as one of guarded acceptance. They are pirates, but they adhere to a code that and a stabilizing force in the Ruby Sea. Okay, so maybe they get the exception for if you're on a Doma mission. If you're here for Doma. I wonder, Lumens and pirates have been known to say things like "R," and surely pirates on the opposite side of the world would use different expressions. What? Okay, Alistair. I fear you have the advantage of me. We are, people and potato. Most honorable and esteemed Fapu. I am Tamsui, a humble mate who serves at the pleasure of the Confederacy's captain. As you're in the company of the shellback, I presume we have business to discuss. Yes, we have a Kojin. Teenage Mutant Ninja Kojin. You wish to pay the ruby tithe, yes? With your guild, perhaps? It is just as well. Foreign currencies are in demand these days. I would pay for their passage to Othar. Does this sound meet with your satisfaction? The sea has been quite tempestuous of late. I cannot say with confidence that you would reach your destination safely, unless you tripled it. Aw, are you kidding me? Do you take me for a fool? I know the prices do all. Alas, we live in interesting times. As you came from Kugane, I should think, I need not tell you that. The shadow of war looms. The wise and the cautious shirk our waters. Shirk our waters and custom, and the foolhardy sharpen their knives in anticipation. Meaning, they haven't been able to make ends meet, so we're getting extorted. Sir, you've got to come quick. The bastards are at it again. I tried to convince them to stop, but they aren't having it. Very well, I'll be there shortly. A proposition. Your comrades strike me as a worthwhile investment. I would not hear men name me a cat before Coben, so I shall consider their tithe paid, not for what they've done, but what I expect they'll do. I'm not sure what to make of that, man, but at least the matter of our tithe is settled, for now. What is he and the other pirates, what was that he and the other pirates were talking about? Maybe we ought to go and have a look. Maybe. I guess I'll fly now. I don't need to swim and run and walk everywhere. Besides, there's a long distance to travel. It's a fairly long distance. Alright, where are these people? I am here. Oh, I need to hide. Okay. Where are all these sneaky people? They're outside of spawn range, dang it. Yes, there they are. Well, the Kojin and the other
Gentlemen, I'm told you are most unreceptive to my associate's requests. I realize you do not look kindly on the Confederacy and her ways, but if you refuse to pay the ruby tithe, your safety in these waters cannot be assured.
Spare me your concern, pirate. Your feeble attempts at extortion will not work on us. You remain at large because we allow it. Because you are such insignificant little pests that we see no need to swat you. But if you wish to risk the ire of the Viceroy, by all means, fire upon an Imperial vessel. Give us a reason to bring the full might of the Garlean Empire to bear against your pathetic fleet.
Bastards!
Gentlemen, surely the fact that you have such limitless resources at your disposal gives you all the more reason to spare some few coins for the less fortunate.
All talk, just as I thought. Come, let us away. I have no time for this rubbish.
They do. Yeah, they do. They're too comfortable in their oppression, in their position.
We're all the same to them, aren't we? Savages to be ruled or slaughtered.
They've always balked at paying the ruby tithe, but they were never so eager to pick a fight. The problem, you see, is that many of my comrades in the Confederacy are of Doman descent. And the acting Viceroy, well, she's none too fond of Domans, to say the least. If we take any action to hinder the safe passage of an Imperial vessel, she'll accuse us of attempting to foment rebellion and brand us enemies of the Empire, which we can ill afford to be. Like the man said, we're all talk.
And where did the Kojin stand in all this?
With the winning side, of course. They're mercenaries to a fault, eager to offer their services without coercion. The Shellback could tell you more, though something tells me he would rather not.
Where's he at? He went and disappeared.
I don't understand. If the Garleans are causing the Confederacy this much trouble, and if so many of you are Doman to begin with, why aren't you willing to fight back?
Spoken like a true friend of the Doman Liberation Front. If you're planning to rouse us with noble words and grand promises, don't bother. We all know what the Imperial Army can do. Compared to them, we're boys with boats. Besides, what ties a man may once have held to his home are forsaken upon joining the Confederacy. We look out for none but our own.
Just let it go, Lise. Let it go.
Be that as it may, our livelihood is under threat. And the captain will need to decide soon whether we're to go down in a blaze of glory, or bow and scrape for crumbs from the Emperor's table. All while our friend the Viceroy continues her purge of Doma's radical elements. I believe she's holding court in one of the fishing villages even as we speak.
That she-devil! Her perfidy knows no bounds! She must be stopped! Come, let us find Soroban and put us here at once!
Tell the others that these ones have paid. We all have places to be.
So, don't even have to pay triple, and all you have to do is sympathize with their situation. Oh, he said the thing in that quest, boys with boats. What are we waiting for? Come, Soroban can't be gone far. Though now that I think on it, it's passing strange that he left without warning. Yep, he did not wish to be seen by his Kojin brethren. I doubt he thought to leave us behind, but nevertheless, we may be prudent to return to his ship. Or it may be prudent to return to his ship. Or at least the Confederate encampment. Gosetsu doesn't want to swim. It's not that far. We didn't swim that far. Okay, why are we here? Oh, they're there. Ah, I see. This guy is annoying if you're under level. He can attack you while you're trying to do this quest thing. I told you he would not abandon us. I'm sure he has his reasons for his odd behavior. I should very much I should like to very much hear him. Trust requires honesty. Oh, good, he's still here. Oh, my friends, 1,000 pardons. As you may have guessed, I was reluctant to be seen in the company of my red brothers. Ours is a complex relationship. I pray I do not misinterpret their actions as a reflection of our you do not interpret their actions as a reflection of our allegiances as a whole. You understand? Kami be praised. Too often, the shell is quick to judge all Kojin for deeds of one. Right then, now that our business with Tansui is concluded, we can traverse the Ruby Sea without fear. I shall return to the ship and prepare for our departure. If you have any remaining business to conduct with the pirates here, I pray you do so now. That reminds me, Papupo. Would you be so kind as to inform the Confederates of our plans? The more they know of our movements, the less we are like to be mistaken for another vessel by their comrades. Okay. I don't want to hear, Cat. No, I don't want to hear. No, not listening. Not listening. I've been paying attention to you all day. I know, meow meow. So you're one of the engine from the beach. You're leaving us already. No need to pay the tithe, like Tansui said. On the other hand, if you were to peruse our wares and find anything to your liking, we should be glad to sell it to you for a fair price. Okay, cool. We're able to, stuff and things. Thank you, Cat, for making my camera all messed up. I don't know what you see over there, but stop. Okay. Next stop, Othar and Duma. We're coming, Yagiri. Even if we need not fear the Confederacy, there's no telling what manner of Imperial presence we will find waiting for us. We must be careful. You have spoken with the Confederates up above, then? Excellent. If you're ready to depart, we may do so at any time. Alright, all aboard. Then let us be off. I shall deliver you to the fishing village of Isari. Wait, Tansui said that the Viceroy was holding court in one of the fishing villages, did he not? Should Isari chance be the village in question, we could instantly find ourselves surrounded by Imperial soldiers. I think it's safer to come ashore some distance away. Very well, I know just the place. I'll say she's a pirate. Dun 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 dun. I forget how just headstrong she is in this expansion. I guess she's just like trying to prove herself still. She hasn't been with the party until now. It would seem it would have been silly to try to swim all the way here, at least this time. Yeah, I mean, we were right here, and no, we were. Where were we? We were actually okay. We were. Oh, okay. We were way down here. Sakakazui, and then we sailed our boat all the way up to this shoreline. Ah. I believe the story probably does very quickly take us to Othar, I think. Here we are. I am reasonably certain none bore witness to our approach. And with this, I believe I have fulfilled the terms of our agreement. Aye, that you have. You have my deepest thanks, Soroban. Truly, we are blessed to have befriended such a clever and industrious merchant. Oh, you are too kind, good sir. I know not where your path may lead, but I wish you the very best, and hope that we shall meet again. I am so cute. Cute little demon llama. So we finally arrived in Othar. All we need to do now is liberate Doma. Yeah, a party of 4. 4 people liberating Doma, sure. Yes, that. Look, daunting though it is, we do have one thing in our favor, the element of surprise. Unlike in Garibaldi, the Imperials don't know we're here. Admittedly, that may be our only advantage, considering how few of us there are. Well, I expect the Doman Liberation Front will even up the odds a bit. But before that, we need to see if this is the fishing village Tansui was talking about. Hey Fox, how's it going? Okay, well thank you for the lurk, I appreciate that. Yeah, servers are going down in about 2 hours, so hopefully, I think 2 hours, let's see. 11, it's midnight, 2, 3, yeah, 1, 2, so 3 hours, okay, I got my time frame mixed up. 3 hours is when the servers go down. Let's see, it may well be, I smell cerulean on the breeze. Yes, thanks, double time. This is actually a kind of a cool cutscene. Makes you mad at the bad guys.
Even accounting for the rebellion, such indiscriminate shows of force seem pointlessly excessive.
If only you knew how commonplace such scenes have become. Are we too late?
Over there, someone's coming.
Oh, it's that one boy. And, yandere. XIV,
Sworn enemy of Doma, of my master. The traitor who sold her homeland to the Garleans. Yotsuyu.
The Viceroy herself. And look behind her. Isn't that...
That's like all my damn days came at once.
Filth and squalor everywhere I look. How very Doma. What I wouldn't do for a drink.
Sounds like she's speaking quiet. I don't know. Maybe she is just muttering to herself.
Come now.
Yeah.
You've no reason to look so afraid. You have lived through a quarter of a century of Garlean rule, remember? 'Tis better to bend with the wind than stand tall and be broken. Therein lies hope. Therein lies freedom. I come before you today seeking affirmation. A heartfelt declaration. You are free to answer me as you see fit, yet even the least among you should know the correct response. Should. A resident of your village, one of your neighbors, mayhap your friend, was detained by the Kojin this morning. They say he was attempting to flee to Kugane, but we both know that simply isn't true, don't we? Have you anything to say? Bit slow, this one. Is there anyone more sensible among you? Have any of you anything to say? To swear?
My lady, I swear to serve the Empire, to do whatever is asked of me, and never disobey.
Well said, that man. Of course, it wouldn't do to simply take you at your word.
Woof.
Kill him. Surely you can do that much. He must be guilty of something or other, or he wouldn't have attempted to flee the Empire.
I have a family. Kami, forgive me. Kami, forgive me.
Very, very good. I've always had a soft spot for men like you. Next, I want you to shoot those
so
two
bad.
over there.
She's so mad.
Too old to work, you understand. A burden on the Empire.
It's
We
true,
can't
yeah.
have that.
Surprisingly hot, but oh so evil.
But they're my parents. You can't expect me to...
We will show them no mercy. We can't, not now. Kinda one of those split times where we really gotta slow down here.
She's right. They would simply take the villagers hostage. We must consider the wider picture. If we act recklessly, we risk alerting the Garleans to our presence here, making it that much harder for us to work with the local rebels. To say nothing of the reprisals ordinary civilians would be made to suffer.
Open your eyes, girl. They are already suffering. Let me go. I am putting an end to this madness. I will approach the village alone and identify myself. As a former leader of the rebellion and a known fugitive, they will wish to detain me until they are certain they have learned all I know. Use this time to make your plans.
You saw what those monsters did to the villagers. Who knows what they'll do to you, assuming they don't kill you where you stand?
We live and die at the pleasure of the Kami. My fate is in their hands and no others. If it be of any comfort, I am no stranger to chains.
You can't expect us to stand idly by as a comrade goes marching off to his death. And this is nothing like Kugane.
Nor is it like the Reach, Lise, or the Wall. Let him go. Hold out for as long as you can, but remember, noble sacrifices are to remain an absolute last resort. I wish I could say it won't come to that, but only the gods know how we're going to get you and the others out in one piece. A miracle, perchance.
It's okay, I'm a hero. The heroes always win.
A great tower stands to the north and east. Look to its occupants for aid and succor. Together, you may yet find your miracle. Now, leave this place. I must go.
Another idiot like all the rest. I'm beginning to think it may be something fundamental. Something intrinsic. Something quintessentially Doman to ignore the simple truth. You can't do a damn thing if you're dead.
Enough, Yotsuyu!
Well now, this is a surprise.
Hear me, Yotsuyu! Cease this farce, here and now, and I shall surrender myself to you. Refuse, and all shall answer to my blade.
Bring him to the tavern.
You heard him. Let's go. As much as I hate to say, as much as I hate it as you, even more, maybe even more, every fiber of my being was crying out to intervene, but what's done is done. Kosetsu's gamble has given us the time we need to find a solution. He bade us seek aid at that distant tower, yes? For want of a better idea, I say we do just that. Like taking care to avoid the Imperials. What's funny is I can actually go up and talk to the Imperials here, and they're like, "What? Have I seen your face before? Oh, never mind. Get back to your station." I'm gonna go and double check what they actually have to say. Because you can't fail an MMO. It's like, I mean, not in the open world anyway. This land has been lawfully claimed by the Empire. Be gone or you'll be dealt with. What about this one? Is anyone gonna be suspicious of me? No one knows who I am here, I imagine. No words? No words for you. Okay. It's got a cool axe. I didn't know Imperials knew how they wield axes, but I don't know. Doman Imperials. What about you? Do not take another step into the village, you have been warned. I'm taking another step. You can't stop me. Anything I can check out here? No? Nothing? He's like, you. Alright, let's mess around. Nobody else here to poke fun at. I wish the weather would be nice. Why is the weather so awful? Is it because Endwalker's about to drop? She's right. It's not like the Reach. This is worse. They were defenseless. They seem to have evaded their patrols so far. Is that what is that tower anyway? I've never seen anything like it. According to my map, we're on Onokoro, and the town is known as Heaven on High. Our tower is known as Heaven on High. A mysterious structure built long ago by persons unknown. Oh gods, listen to me, I'm starting to sound like Alphino. Next thing you know, I'll be saying things like, as you are doubtless already aware. Making fun of his speech. Over there, do you see it? It doesn't look like it's been dead long. Whoever did this is, they're a good shot. Can't see a single stray, arrow. Well, someone's hungry. Wait, that wasn't either of you, too, was it? No, there's more walruses. Oh no, not evil walruses. No. Calm down. We had nothing to do with... Wait, what am I doing? They can't possibly understand us. No, they're just blue. They're just beasties. Probably not, no. Time to run, Lise. We have our strength, we save our strength for any that give chase. You too, Papu. With a slashy slash, I shall take you out. No, Walrus, no. Okay. I defeated the Walrus. Is it Walrus? Walrus? Walruses? Walrus? Walrus? That went better than expected. Just imagine if they'd taken us by surprise. What a fine ending that would have been to our story. Yeah, that would have been unfortunate. Anyway, I think it's safe to assume that people at that tower know how to defend themselves. You'd have to share an island. You'd have to do sharing an island with these things. Now all we need to do is convince them to help us. And not get shot by arrows. Pretty long shot. So that's the way of it. Oh, there's a settlement here, and they've got their own Aetheryte. Wait a minute, I've seen that standard before. It was when we met Tansui, which means this place belongs to... Oh. It would seem they found the Confederate settlement. Mayhap even their headquarters, judging by the size of the place. So Bosetsu bade us seek out the Confederacy for aid and succor, and the self-same Confederacy that refuses to openly oppose the Empire. Oh yeah, the weather's finally nice. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, I suppose. At the very least, they're unlikely to ask us for the tithe. Look who we found. This should make things easier. What wind brings you hither of all places? Were you not bound for Ulthar's shores? Well, you see, our big guy, he got captured. Now we gotta come over here because he said that we might be able to find some help over here, and... I see. I trust you have not forgotten our previous conversation on the subject? No? Then what, do you want? A second opinion? Very well. Come with me. I will take you to Captain Rasha. Just like that, an audience with their leader. How very accommodating. We must needs choose our words carefully. You leave it to me. I've always been good with people, and this will also give me a chance to use the Eastern greeting they showed in Reverend Stoll. Hey Phil, how's it going? Servers are going down in about 2 hours. No, 3 hours. Yeah, 3 a.m. my time. So it's midnight right now. 3 hours. Oh heck, I'll just fly. Let's just fly to the destination. Here's our short privilege. I gotta stand on the table. Yes. On second thought, maybe I shouldn't be the one to do this. It's never simple, not with pirates. And if they're anything like Caravaline, then may the gods have mercy on us all. There he is. There he is then. Our illustrious leader, speak. No need to be shy. Alright, we'll go ahead and speak to this boy. Oh, no short privilege. I wouldn't be on the table. Greetings. You must be Rasho, leader of the Confederacy, and so on. I realize this is a bit sudden, but the thing is, we have a little favor to ask. Why are you suddenly so hard at talking? Oh gods, I've probably broken half a dozen rules of Far Eastern etiquette already. Well, I'm sorry about that, but you understand that we're in a hurry, so I'm going to stop talking now. Shut the fuck up. Ugh. Men who revere manners and tradition can be found the world over, but not here. Your candor is appreciated. Speak your heart. Yes, leave it up to me. I know how to speak to people. Gosetsu, a former leader of the rebellion. I know him. Why he bade you petition us for aid and succor, however, I know not. At the risk of repeating myself, to join the Confederacy is to renounce all other ties. We are beholden to them, allied with none. When Doma was invaded by the Empire 25 years ago, we did not rush to our defense. Knowing this, do you honestly expect us to help you drive the Imperial forces out of Asari? The Garleans have long maintained a presence in this region, and we would be fools to break the peace, fragile as it is. Besides, you are capable warriors, yes? With guile and preparation, you can surely resolve this matter yourselves. You may leave it up to me. It is imperative that our presence here remains secret for as long as possible. For us to openly engage the Imperials at this time would endanger everything we have come here to achieve. You have told us why you cannot fight, not why we should fight in your stead. If you would speak to me of lives saved, I speak to you of slaughter. And we will die when all pretense is lost and the Garleans declare war on the Confederacy. Hate is a luxury we cannot afford. You are free to come and go as you please, but you will not receive further aid. Thank you for your hospitality, if you would excuse us. I wish I could say I'm surprised, but I'm not. Hey, Flippable, I know that didn't go well, but I'm not prepared to give up on them yet. Gosetsu told us to come here for a reason. He must have believed we could convince them to help us. We just have to work out how. My thoughts exactly. I'm glad to hear we're of the same mind. It's little wonder they refused. We have done naught to persuade them. The real work begins now. We need to learn about the Confederacy, what their needs and weaknesses are. Once we know that, we will know how to earn their trust. Yay, we gotta go help pirates. Hopefully not too much. Eh? Why are you even making me fall, game? That was weird. Yeah, look at all these, people stripped of everything. Why am I over here? What am I looking for? Oh, here we are. Stacked crate. Am I taking the supplies here? A number of crates and barrels have been stored here. On closer inspection, however, most are empty. Oh, I see. Supplies are low. Gotcha. The Confederacy's headquarters are located on this island, so we tend to suffer the brunt of any attacks upon our organization. Thankfully, there are many places to take cover here, and if need be, we can always escape by sea. That didn't count as information. Okay. What am I looking for here? These spots on the map are so hidden, it's hard to find anything. Oh, here's someone. Let's talk to this person here. Literally on the edge of the circle, you dumb game. Alright, well thanks for the luck there, Zil, and safe driving. Taking an interest in the ship? Heh, good eye. She's not much to look at now, but once upon a time she was a beauty. The Confederacy favors flotillas of smaller ships to capture and board errant vessels. The larger ones, like the Sekibune, only take part in major engagements. Now that we've had, not that we've had any of those recently, what with the Imperial bastards throwing their weight around, if it wasn't for them, no use moaning about what you can't change yet. Now I shiver. Okay. Interesting name. What else? Oh, over here. It's Waco. Arms crate. The arms and armor have piled up haphazardly. They display no signs of recent use or maintenance. So they need supplies, they need Imperials, pushed back. And they need better arms. Had a good look around, then we just need to wait for lease. Sorry to keep you waiting, but I talked to as many people as I could. Just as Tansui said, they have no intention of standing up to Yotsu. I don't know if you two got a different impression. Let's see here. Under the right circumstances, they might help us. I see the situation coming to a head. I agree. It's obvious that they have struggled to survive, and that they blame the Imperials for their recent troubles. Even if we do nothing, it's inevitable that they will come into conflict with the Empire sooner or later, and deep down they all know it. The only thing holding them back at the moment is the belief that they lack the strength to survive the coming war. So we need to prove to them that we're not all talk, that we can be valuable allies in the fight. I suppose so. And what better way to demonstrate our worth than by seeking out people with mundane problems and offering them our expert assistance? They're just basically calling out the fact that that's what we do in each new zone is just, help out people, and then it's like, oh, okay, fine, we'll help you. We see your point. Wouldn't be the first time we've had to earn someone's trust by helping them out with this and that. You know it won't be the last. I'll look around the west end of Onokoro. You two take the east. Good luck. Kami, take me. What kind of pirate cannot suffer the sway of the ocean? I don't know. I can't suffer the sway of the ocean. I enjoy it under the sea, but not above on the surface. Huh? A new recruit from far-flung shores. Listen well, I have a task for you. Go first to Ao Kumo below and receive of him medicine for men of the earth. Then the quick escape here in hapless Domin, and the hapless Domin Biboni is ready to fate quickly. Yes, master. Come at the behest of Alpha for medicine. My very best is yours for the taking. Thank you. How pitiful the lot of this Domin unable to stomach the sea. A true Confederate can raid dozen ships while in his cups. Maybe this one should return whence he came. A chance to lead a pirate gang? That's unheard of. Unspeakable. Seasick Doman recruit. He's even a sea wolf. What the hell? Why does it shift and shudder still? See, a sack of victuals to help the would-be pirate keep his insides on the inside. Give them here. They may look down on me for resorting to such measures, but I would do aught to render the world stable and motionless once more. You are kind as is a Fumi. You may tell her that I will return to my duties as soon as I am able. Basically, give him a light body high so that he can keep doing work. You'd be seasick if your body is relaxed. The Doman was raised in the mountains of his homeland. The first time he saw the sea was after he fled his homeland and came to us. He tosses and turns in his sleep, and when he takes to water, it's not too long before he can no longer stand. But he will grow accustomed to this life. He's hardly the first after all. The captain too was once of Doma, though he cast all aside 25 years ago, when the Imperials took his land and the lives of his parents and brothers. Perhaps you too will renounce your ties and join us someday. I mistook you for a recruit before, but I know your tale now. Come to me, unfold it all. Think of my offer, Westerner. You may find small joys in the land, but the sea holds salvation. I don't know, should I become a pirate? I go full local? You strike me as a strong and capable individual. I have a job for you, Westerner. Are you, if you're courageous as well? On the beach far to the west lies the carcass of a Yuki, feathered with arrows. I would have you go and retrieve those which may still be of use. While you're about it, I should be glad if you were to butcher its tail for meat. Very good meat in Yuki tails, you know. But I did say you would need to be a courageous sort, and I meant it. The beast was young. Not to be surprised if an angry mother mourns its child. Okay, I'll go and slay Waru. And you are dead. Just like that. Okay, I got the arrows. And I'm getting the tail. It's a little tiny tail, though. What about the rest of the body? Look at all that blubber. Look at all that delicious calories on that thing. We're only getting the tail, apparently. No, ignoring that one. You've been away for some time. Perhaps you in search of the young Yuki corpse? I have 3 arrows and 8 slabs of meat. I did not misjudge you. Thank you for your help. Would that I could have tended to my own kill, but such is life. I pity the meat is not as delicious as it is nutritious. Under normal circumstances, we would not bother hunting Yuki as game. But as you may have heard, they are not these are not normal circumstances. Arrows too must be reused when possible, but prudent measure become necessity, alas. With every passing day, our future grows more uncertain. But this day, we shall have full bellies, and in that, we must take solace. And whoever travels need not risk our vengeful Yuki by wandering near my neglected kill. Yeah, I guess. A strange sigh passes your lips. Have I said something odd? No matter. Thank you again for your aid. with you there. Hi, you. Have you seen a bumbling clod of an aura? A new recruit I ordered to patrol the northern edge of Onokoro. He is late in returning. Strange boy he was, quiet and brooding, reluctant to speak unless spoken to first. Be that, better than a fool who never holds his tongue, perhaps. Much as I enjoyed dragging him back by the ear, I cannot. Duty compels me to remain. You, on the other hand, have no such obligations. Sure. I'll go get your boy. Where's he at? He's over there. I believe it's this one. We cast about for the Confederate recruit, and at last spy a young hourly man looking behind the rocks to the west. Man, I can see through rocks, really? Who are you? You do not look like a woman of the Confederacy. Because I am not. Forgive me. 'Twas but yesterday I bid farewell to one of our own, and I worried that she might have lost her way. We laid her to rest in the boat and pushed her out till the current claimed it, for the sea is our home, now and ever after. But those sent thither with burdened hearts may drift back to shore, it is said. Out of concern for her comrade, she strove to earn far more than her keep. She hunted rare and deadly game in treacherous waters and lost her life for it. But my vigil is ended. Her vessel is not returned to Onokoro. She's made peace with this life and placed her faith in us to live on. It's okay. So what am I, recruit? Did you find him napping in the beach or some such? Kinda. What? All this time was standing watch for the funerary vessel? Huh. So rarely does he give voice to his thoughts. I had no idea our comrade's death affected him, so too quick was I to judge him. It is good that you went in my stead, else I may have misspoken and made a fool of myself. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. So, we'll do that. You've been busy, haven't you? And now you're here to ask if I need help with anything? Now that you mentioned it. Lately we've had trouble with ravenous sharks that have been leaping out of the water and making off with our fish. Damnedest thing, I know. You wouldn't doubt it if you saw it. We've got the current thieving bastard. We've got to call the thieving bastards regularly. So happens I sent 3 of my mates out there right before you came along. Still, the more the merrier. If you can kill 2 or so, that ought to be enough. Take a few of those rotting fish as bait. I'll not be needing them. Oh, and maybe see if you can't find the other group. They've been away longer than I like. Okay, take some rotten fish, chum the shark. Got it. Where's the spot? Where's the spot? Where? Oh, is it this spot over here? Here we go. Oh, look at that! We got a flying shark. have a few attacks on me? I guess I am only a tank now. Alright, where's this other spot? Where be the other spot to jump, sure. Jump, 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 jump. Ah, there we go. Big shot. Oh no, not the collagen. Collagen of the red. Oh, I'm sorry. You're dead? Oh, Kami be praised. I do not know what I would have done if you had not come along. My partners and I got separated when we fled. You haven't seen them, have you? No. Damn, before the Kojin started chasing us, their leader asked us if we were Doman. They're Yotsu's catchers, I know it. First Asari, and now this. I'm about to tell Rasho and the others. We've been keeping busy. How about... Oh no. You got that look. What happened now? There you are, Flipperoo. I heard you went shark hunting. We too did our fair share besides beast calling. Though I think Lise made a stronger impression than when she bested a drunken pirate in a sparring match. That's knockout to date, I'm told. I should like to think we've proven ourselves to be rather... I don't get the feeling you have something important to tell me. Yotsu is starting to capture the Doman pirates. Kojin mercenary is rounding up Doman Confederates? Surely Yotsu has crossed the line now. Ah, thank you, Zil. Always, keeping an eye out for me. We must go and speak with Rasho immediately. Even he cannot deny that this changes everything. At least I should like to think that he cannot. Lubricate. Gotta drink some water. Let's get this over with, shall we?
Our most compassionate acquaintances return. For your deeds, we owe you many thanks. But something tells me our thanks are not sufficient. The strange thing is, I was certain you understood our position. And yet here you are with that same look in your eyes, and those same words upon your lips, I'll wager.
I speak only the truth. The Confederacy will not be spared Yotsu's wrath. You have always known this, that one day you would have no choice but to stand up to the Empire. I say to you that day is today, and come once more to ask that you join us in the fight.
How convenient that recent events should lend such credence to your claims. Tell me, do death and destruction always follow in your wake?
They had no part in it, Tansui. You know this. We all know this. They came
and took our Doman brothers. They will torture them for her sport, murder them for her satisfaction. So we attack and get butchered for our trouble, or do naught and let them have their pound of flesh. If this be our choice, I say we suffer the ignominy. We endure. We survive. There is no better path. Until the day our enemy is grown weaker and we stronger, there can be no retribution. We will wait for a sign. Such is the judgment of the Confederacy.
So that's it then. You're just going to abandon them to her. They'd die for you, you know, for the Confederacy. They would die for you, but you wouldn't even think to risk your lives for theirs.
I have one last idea, if you will allow. I'm afraid it's not very good as ideas go. It's exceedingly reckless, in fact, and you may well come to despise me for ever having suggested it. Assuming we survive, that is. The question being, do you trust me?
Yeah, stop talking to me and do it. He's about to punch someone. Do you even need to ask?
We can't stand by and let innocent people suffer, here or anywhere else. I'll do whatever it takes.
Then let us roll the dice. If it's a sign you want, we shall give you one. One rousing enough to make you drive every Garlean out of Isari without a second thought. You are wary of invoking the ire of the Imperial forces stationed in Dome, correct? Know then that once we have rescued our comrade and freed Isari, we mean to liberate the nation as a whole. You will doubtless require assurances that we are capable of achieving this, and that is only fair. Accordingly, we shall demonstrate our seriousness by depriving the Garleans of a key ally, the Kojin.
What, the three of you, just like that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Actually, my esteemed colleague here will attend to it on her own. But the how of it is not your concern, only the outcome. If we succeed, you help us liberate Isari. If we fail, you lose nothing. A simple enough wager, if you have the stones for it.
Yeah.
The little miss does make it hard to refuse, does she not?
Words are air. We will weigh you by your deeds.
Bold claims and even bolder promises. I would be interested to see if you can live up to them. Thank you for placing your faith in me. All that remains is to carry out our promise, ambitious as it is. So, alone you will deal with the Kojin. If you are set upon this course, I shall give you a word of advice. Two factions have the Kojin. The mercenaries who serve the Empire belong to the Red. Those who belong to the Blue are traitors. They have no pact with the Imperials, so they will be willing to aid your cause. Seek the Blue on the Isle of Becco. There you will find a cave. The rest is up to you. Thank you, Captain. We shall endeavor not to keep you waiting over long for your sign. Right then, let us head for... Wait, where is Lise? We can't leave it out without her. Lise. Jobu! Hey, Jobu! What is it? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to wander off. I just wanted to think. You were worried we won't be able to live up to our promises. No, it's not that at all. If anything, I'm frustrated that I didn't think of it first. Ida and my father had a way with words. They knew how to inspire people, how to bring them together. I always hoped I might have something of that in me too. I'm starting to think I don't. What am I even doing here? Elise, you... Gods, listen to me. I don't know where that came from. Forget I said anything. We have places to go, Imperials to fight, and friends to save. And we're not going to get any of it done by standing around here moaning, right? Right? Before we first traveled to Garabania, I was in Limsa visiting a friend. A young child who had been through a great deal. That's neither here nor there, I suppose. Anyway, on the way back, I passed a passerie, which sold some of the most exquisite-looking tarts I had ever seen. I've always preferred cookies, to be honest, but nevertheless, I decided to stop and try one. I'll treat you to one when all this is over, but we'll go too. I won't take no for an answer. What about Ishtola? We'd never hear the end of it. Yes, do not deny the kitty her treats. Alright. Ishtola too, once she's better. Deal? Good. Then let's hurry, shall we? We have a million things to do before then. Oh, how right you are. We have a lot of things before we're back in Limsa. Ah, look at you, Moon. Can't wait to see what's all in store there. There they are. Red, blue, wait. Didn't Soroban say something about this before? Yeah. I think this is the Isle of Beko, though to be honest, it looks the same to me as however many other islands around here. Rasher said that there was a cave that would lead us to their village. We should search further inland. Oh wait, I gotta kill this thing. How many more do I gotta kill? I'm gonna have to kill 3 of them, okay. You ain't gonna attack me. I can stun you. How much further do you think it is? Well, suppose we can find out. Where do I go here? Oh, I need to jump to this thing, right? Think? Well, there was a lookout point here. Boing. 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 Oh, I missed it. Oh well. Not that I needed to go up there. I don't need nothing there. Yeah, cutscene.
Is that light I see up ahead?
Could be. Oh,
We appear to be standing inside a giant bubble. By the 12. I think we're on the seabed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, well, I thought I heard familiar voices.
Soroban, what are you doing here?
What a curious question. I live here.
Then this is the home of the Blue Kojin.
Just so. I bid you welcome to Tamamizu.
Tamamizu? Water bubble? They're literally, the town is called Water Bubble. Really? Well, ball of water, I guess. Of course, Soroban said he was coaching of the blue, didn't he? Seeing as though I am to see you again, I am confused. We're not bound for Elthard. Yeah. How fortunate that we should find a familiar face in this place. We should tell Soroban of our situation. If anyone can help us, it's him. Perhaps Soroban can convince us, his brethren, can help us convince his brethren to aid us somehow. We may as well ask him, don't you think? Sure. Of course! Soroban said he was coaching of the blue, didn't he? Soroban, I was curious to learn why you are here. So tell me, my friends, what strange tides bear you out to our home? Well, you see, yeah, stuff and things. That is indeed a most dire predicament, but perhaps the opportunity for us to craft yet another profitable arrangement. Very well. I shall introduce you to our leader, Buchin. It will be up to you, however, to present your case. Alright, go and talk to them. I present to you the honored Elder Buchin. You should probably refrain from addressing him by a name. He does not too much care for it. Ah, you didn't like his name, huh?
Welcome, guests.
You're Bunchin.
Gratitude to you for aiding Soroban in his negotiations.
Negotiations.
We thank you for your hospitality, honored elder. Pray forgive me my brevity, but I wish to discuss an urgent matter.
Very important. So we're gonna take out your Kojin mini cousins and stuff, so help us.
So, you seek to compel our Red Brothers to forego hostilities for a time.
That's right. We know your two clans have your differences, but what with you being brothers and all, we thought you might be able to share some secret knowledge or something?
I really don't like how Lisa's all... what she is
From
like
far
now.
above, you have journeyed here in search of our wisdom. You shall have it. All creation is a tapestry, through which the divine is interwoven. Kami are legion, and they can be found in the great and the small. Though they come and go as they please, they favor certain vessels. The ancient, the precious, the exquisite. We Kojin covet these vessels, these treasures. We go forth and bring them home to keep them safe and bask in their divinity. They bring prosperity and joy to us and our children. Yet, how are we to seek these treasures above if we made enemies of the Garlean Empire, powerful and far-reaching as they are? Wiser to join with them. So resolved the Red Kojin.
Cautiously and carefully, for the Garleans are blind to the divine, nor will they suffer their subjects to see. So the Red masquerade as mercenaries who seek money and power, and never speak of their faith in the presence of their masters. To honor the divine, they deny it. A twisted and misguided path.
Aye, aye. Kami will not abide such foolishness. This they shall learn to their sorrow. While our red brothers live by the sword, we blue Kojin uphold the old ways, engaging in trade and valuing peace. Alas, men distinguish not between our clans, and judgment for the doings of the red falls unjustly upon the blue. Thus do men grow more and more reluctant to deal with us, denying us our treasures. This cannot continue.
This cannot continue.
On that point, we are in agreement. You are willing to aid our cause, then?
Oh wait, wrong page.
There is a way that the red may be driven to retreat into their shells. But to share with you this knowledge is to reveal secrets of the divine. Assurances must first be had, trust forged, a bargain struck.
Well said, Elder. In great crises is great profit to be had.
Delight not overmuch in such things, Sodogon. Now, tell our guests what must be done.
As you wish.
Well, I've no idea what we've gotten ourselves into, but so far so good, right?
Whatever it is we got to do, we'll do it, right? I mean, what other choice do we have? 1,000 gods found within the great and the small. Rather different than from Erzina 12, but I've heard stranger things. In some lands, for instance, men refuse to acknowledge the existence of all but a single god. Are you referring to other... I don't know. Let's see. May this bargain be the first of many between our peoples. Listen well, my friends. We require your assistance for the search of precious treasures, the Yasakani no Magatama. This jewel, this most sacred of Kojin relics, was in the possession of the Hingashi until they decided to present it to the Garleans in a gesture of conciliation. The Red would not abide by this, so they plotted to seize the vessel bearing it to their imperial masters. Alas, though they succeeded, in the ensuing chaos, the Megatama was lost to the sea. We wish to recover this sacred jewel before our brothers. However, were we to come into conflict with them, it would be problematic. Therefore, we turn to you. So you want us to search the ocean floor for treasure, this treasure of yours. Not sure how we're supposed to do that without, breathing underwater. Uh-oh. They're starting to alert people about the maintenance. This will be performed for all worlds, December 2nd at 1 a.m. Which, it says 1 a.m., but that's Central Time. So we're 2 hours ahead. So we have 2 more hours, guys. Drowning? Fear not. There's a ritual I can perform to imbue your bodies with a powerful blessing. But first, you must prepare offerings for the sea. I require a twisted ruby coral, or several fist-sized sea snail shells, and freshly carved yuki carapace. Quite the shopping list. I'll see to the shells. Least can look for the coral, Fokubu. Would you go and find the yuki and retrieve of its carapace? Ah, yes, those crab things that I already attacked. Great. I think I might do some more of a power wash simulator if I'm not sleepy by the time the servers go down. Just because it's a nice, relaxing sort of passerby game, and if anyone's up, I can, yeah, I'm gonna stay up until maintenance because I slept like for another 4 hours this afternoon. I was super dog tired for some reason, and then now that I'm awake, I'm like, okay, I guess I can deal with it. Oh, do I need to... Oh, I need to get the actual carapace to drop. Is that it? I do, don't I? Come on, auto attack. There we go. Nice. I didn't know the auto attack had such a flair to it. That's cool. Oh, do I really have to do this till it drops? Probably. Yeah, this must have been annoying during a patch. Everyone trying to get the darn thing to drop. Constantly slaying these things until, the spawns were exhausted. There we go. Managed to kill it without destroying its carapace for once. The unfortunate thing, though, is that it's going to be 24 hours at least before maintenance is done, and who knows if the game is going to break and have more, like, emergency maintenances and stuff. So it's just like, I won't play my game. Well, have you the MSQ carapace? Yes, I do. Let's see, perhaps one day we'll live in a world in which poor Unity need not be slaughtered for the Koji rituals, but today is not that day. They did have fun with the flavor text on some of these items. How splendid they are. The Kami shall be most pleased, I'm sure. I got it. I got the ruby coral, you right? And I the sea shells. She sells seashells, snails by the seashore. They're about the size of my fist, though I realized now you may have meant yours. These shall be more than these shall more than suffice for our purpose. Next, we must make ready to present them to the sea and perform the ritual. Once it has been completed, you will be able to move freely through the depths and find the Yasakani no Magatama. Out of curiosity, how large is this sacred jewel of yours? Unless it's far too large to be carried by the three of us, how are we supposed to even find it? The Ruby Sea is not exactly small. Surely you realize we have been searching this whole time? The area we wish for you to explore is but a small fraction of the Ruby Sea. Already we've scoured most of the seabed near and within our territory, to no avail. All that remains is a region to the west. The Shellis of Sui no Sato can provide you with better guidance than we. You should do well to visit them. Shellis? You mean the Kojin aren't the only ones living under the sea? Well, of course not. The Rain have been here for as long as I can remember. Shieldsai, the overseer, I believe, can tell you more when you arrive. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. We may yet carry out the ritual. We have yet to carry out the ritual. Quite how this blessing is supposed to keep us from drowning remains to be seen. I can hardly wait. In Soroban we trust. Are you ready, my friends, to explore a world unlike any you've ever known? Then let us go to the western part of the village, where the water twists and turns. There complete our preparations for the ritual. I'm ready, I'm ready. You dove into the water a moment ago and decided to wait here until I returned. Okay.
It is done. Your offerings have been given to the sea. The ritual can begin at last. Come and stand before me, my friends.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Listen to my words, and let all else wash away. Listen to my words, and feel them flow into your heart. At first a trickle, then a flood.
Okay.
O Kami of the fathomless waters of the fallen, the ascended, the flowing, and the becalmed, caretakers of the shallows and of the depths, receive of us our meager offerings, cleanse these ones of earth and stone, and grant them your blessing, that they might drink deep of the divine. The ritual is complete, my friends. You may now breathe in the depths as you would upon land.
Strange. I don't feel any different. Are you sure it worked?
Reasonably. The blessing does have its limits, of course. While it will allow you to dwell in the depths, it will not help you traverse them.
I can swim well enough. How about you, Alize?
Oh, like a fish, in contrast to my doggy-paddling brother. Somehow, the boy just isn't very buoyant.
Skilled or no, your bodies are ill-suited to the sea. Your cause demands alacrity, and you shall have it. But first, let us take to the water.
Yes, let's test our water lungs. Hi. No. No.
Incredible. I could swear I was breathing air.
That's cool.
Now I shall summon for you noble steeds of great strength.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
Wow, look at them. I bet they could take us all the way to the deepest depths of the sea.
And so they may. After we've won over the Confederacy, rescued Kosetsu, and liberated your respective homelands.
Should you become parted from your steeds, return to me, and I shall call them again. Take care, my friends, and may the Kami speed you on your way.
We'll find that treasure in no time. Come on!
Yeah, let's go. Victory! Diving unlocked. Owing to Soroban's blessing, you can now dive into deep water and stay submerged indefinitely. Underwater settlements like Tamamizu and Suino Sato can be accessed via circular portals. To leave deep water, you need only swim towards the surface. Conversely, to dive into deep water while swimming on the surface, press the control spacebar. Should you become separated from your steed, speak to Soroban and Tamamizu to mount a strike rail. 5. No. 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 Okay, fine. 1 sec, I'll be right back. Cat wants to go outside. Let's see here. Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna play it whenever the new patch drops. I'll have a new class, and we'll hopefully have the quest line caught up in a few short days. So yeah, but give me just 1 sec here. I guess I'm gonna let the cat out. Hopefully you're able to hear that, though. Yeah. Let's see here. I don't need to get off my mount. Or have a mount right now. Who needs a mount whenever you can swim? Ha. Besides, swimming's kind of cool in this. I forget about all these little zones and stuff. Is that really as far down my camera angle goes? I guess so. Look how cute I am. Swimming like nobody. It doesn't matter. Is that as fast as I can swim? I guess so. It's too bad I can't have this thing where the UI hides itself unless it's relevant. Like if I mouse over the top corner, I can see my map, or if I have a recent quest objective update, then it'll, yeah. Anyways, so I just like my outfit. It looks very nice. I like it. Maybe one of these days they'll have it where, like, it's VR or something. Where like you can have all your chat and UI and stuff on like some glasses and that. But then the game itself is left unobstructed. Oh yes. Yes, you definitely like everything about this outfit. Every single inch of it. Although, again, I don't think I can change my style. I don't have an option up here. Dang it. What was I gonna do here? I can't change it here. Nope. No glare plates change here. I was gonna wear my top to show you, the body shape. It loses the tuber stuff, and it has like a little bit of a shapely tuck to it. Looks more human instead of potato. Anyways. Okay, one thing is that I like it whenever it's zoomed in like this, but when I zoom out, I wish it would like raise up higher. When it's zoomed in, I want it to be down, but whenever I'm zooming out, you don't have that. Unless I'm missing something on the controls here. Character turn speed. Nope, that's not it. Yeah. You sure you want to get stabbed by me? Come any closer? Outfit's very cute. I like it. Every bit of it. The pokey skirt? Oh. A bit. Alright, I guess I gotta talk to these people here. What is my height here on the camera angle? I'm more CD about it. I'll do that. I'll admit I had my doubts, but this is a blessing worthy of the name. One cannot help wondering what other magics Kojin possess. Yeah. This must be Suino Sato, the rain village Soroban told us about. Right then, let's see if they can't help us find the Kojin's missing jewels. The missing jewel. Singular. One jewel. You may now perform underwater emotes. Oh, good. I'm happy that those were unlocked. They were already unlocked, but anyways. Let's see, least but not delay in beginning the search for Yasaki Kani no Magatami. If this is Suino Sato, then Shiosai, the overseer, should be around here somewhere. I dare say one of the locals will be able to point us in his direction. Though now that I look around, I have the distinct impression that we are not welcome here. Well, yeah, it's an underwater village. They're probably very secretive. They probably don't like us being around in this place. I do believe I need to just go up the top, but yeah. Up the stairs we go. Oh, here we go, shield sight. Hey, short privilege, okay? It's important. Again, back on the ground. So, this is our man? Leave this place and never return. We have no need of wide-eyed wanderers. Sorry, I didn't mean to stare. My name is Lise, and these are my friends, Popopo and Alice. We're looking for the Overseer Sui no Sato's Shielsai. That's you, isn't it? The Kojin of the Blue sent you hither, did they? I am no Overseer, nor ever would I claim to be one. I'm the High Priest of Shisui, of the Violet Tides, Shielsai. So you are the man we're looking for. Great, we need your help. We're looking for this jewel called the Yasakani no... Stop, I will hear no more. We will suffer no outside troubles in our sanctuary, especially those of would-be treasure hunters. Check, check. Quiet, Isobe, or there will be no dango for dinner. No, not the sweet dumpling on a ball. I can do not tase you. I say to you again, leave this place and never return. At the very least, sir, you might condescend to tell us of your village, and of why you are so loath to show us even the most basic courtesy. Sui no Satsu is our sanctuary. Under the benevolent leadership of the Ruby Princess, sovereign of Shi Sui, we reign, enjoy humble yet fulfilling lives. Yet it was not always so. Long ago, our forebears were driven from their ancestral lands. Beneath the waters, they sought refuge from the ravages of war, and here they flourished. I am serious, Cat. I left the door open. Go. 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 Go out and explore. No. My gosh. Let's see, all that we are, our culture, our traditions, was born of the sea, as was I. Though we have engaged others in diplomacy, it has ever been with the utmost caution. Isolation and independence are essential to preserving our way of life. So it was when Doma fell 25 years past. The Ruby Princess, in her wisdom, decreed that we would take no part. As it was, so it ever shall be. Forever and ever apart. Forgive me. I understand now how highly you value your way of life, and how you will suffer none to endanger it. Exactly. You may be assured that we have no desire to do so. I would hope that we have given you no cause to assume otherwise. You have not, but this changes nothing. Regardless of your intentions, it is not my place to break with tradition. I must consider the wishes of all who call Sui no Sato home. For me to defy their will, and permit other outsiders to remain, would be a gross betrayal of my responsibilities. Please do not ask this of me. Thank you for your time, sir. Alright. Everywhere we go, it's the same. Go away, we don't want any. You'd think I'd get used to it by now, but some stupid part of me just can't help hoping for the best. And so it continues, another village, another deaf ear. Clearly, Garabanya is not the only place with walls. I'm starting to wonder if this was all a huge mistake. Kosetsu couldn't have known we would take this long. I only hope he's still alive. I think he'll be fine. I think Kosetsu will be fine. Oh right, this is a flashback. Meanwhile, in the Tavern of Asari. I saw him blow my name days up kind at once.
I tire of this filthy tavern, and its still filthier clientele.
'Tis scant reward for your treachery, aye. A painted woman of your rich experience deserves a better class of customer.
Oh, name-calling. Is that what we've been reduced to?
Orphan of the Nayuri. Widow of Sashihai. What joy it must have brought you to be revenged upon us all.
Step on me. Oh, good. She does.
Not enough. Not nearly enough.
Camera angle. Holy cow. That was close.
My appetite for your agony is as an abyss. Bottomless. Insatiable. Before you die, you will cry and beg and prostrate yourself upon the earth. You will crawl on your belly through the muck and the piss and debase yourself for my amusement. All of you.
Exactly.
But you think you are made of sterner stuff? Rather than have him beat you, mayhap I should have my oaf go and fetch your master's head. Oh, poor Lord Cayenne. Kami rest his soul. Noble leader of a fallen nation. A fine puppet he made for the Viceroy. For a time. 25 years he was content to serve his masters as a dog. And then everyone had to rise up and get themselves killed. Tell me, how did it feel to fail him that day? To live with the disgrace of his death? Not that you were a stranger to living with disgrace, of course. In the what was it? 25 years since you were humiliated and tossed into an imperial jail? You had plenty of time to get used to it. Oh yes, I heard the stories. About the samurai who would do anything to return to his master's side, even if it meant pledging his blade to his sworn enemy. They say he walked with death, that he slew 1,000 men in the Empire's name. Truly a tale for the poets.
Oh, I must have completely missed this part. Did not know that Gosetsu actually worked for the Empire for a while.
I do not deny my sins, but I will not be reproached by the likes of you.
Oh, I mean not to reproach you, but to praise you. You're a survivor, samurai. Just like me. So, let us not dwell on the past, you and I, and instead give thought to the future. To wit, I would ask you again to help me resolve this vexing matter of Doma's missing heir. Living or dead, it makes no difference, really. But the Garleans are most insistent that we put this problem behind us. And I know you helped him flee. So tell me, what became of Lord Hien?
To my dismay, the details escape me at present. Mayhap your dog could jog my memory.
Get on with it, and mark me, brute. There is no limit to how far you can fall.
He's exhausted from beating him up.
Stupid. Oh! When I get back to Eorzea, I'm gonna find that little shite, and I'm gonna make her pay.
Hey, he's talking about me. Those boots look like they do some damage. Alright, let us see about it. Oh, I didn't know I programmed my one button to be interact. Oh, interesting. We seem to have reached an impasse. And to make matters worse, every solution I can think of will only take more time. I don't suppose you have any ideas, do you, Fupuku? Let's see, we could try talking to Sio around. Ask the villagers if they know anything. Soroban sent us here, Mac. We could ask him. Find some Red Kojin and encourage them to talk. Ask the villagers. Right. You were the ones who came from above, yes? If we could have a moment of your time? My apologies. I did not mean to startle you. My name is Ihanami, and this is my wife, Unagi. We were wondering, have you any news from Doma? If so, we would like very much to hear it. Look at that, old aura. May I ask why? You must. My daughter fought in the rebellion, and we've heard naught from her since. It would be too much to hope that you know of her, but her name is Yugiri. Well, how convenient. Yeah, she became a ninja, and she is doing pretty well. Kami be praised, she lives. We were looking for her too, actually. And I'm sure she's alright. We had no idea she hailed from Suino Sato. How did she come to serve Doma as a shinobi? It all began when she was a little girl. She and another child crept out of the village, having grown curious about the world outside. To Doma they went, and there they met a young boy, proud son of Yangsha. His tales of imperial oppression left a lasting impression on her. When she returned, she spoke passionately of the Doman's plight and urged us to take the boy in. But my wife and I would not hear of it. We thought the matter closed, but she never forgot his words. She became convinced the Garlands would one day come for us. And it was in search of the strength to defend us that she left, years later, to learn the ways of the shinobi. When the then Ruby Princess learned of this, she forbade Yuguri's return, lest she bring misfortune to us all. We protested the judgment, but there was naught we could do. And so our daughter, who wanted only to keep her people safe. Surely there is something we can do for these people. They who gave her aid and succor when no other would. I am but a humble stonemason, but if the Yasakani no Magatama you seek, I may yet be of assistance to you. The jewel is known to possess an unusual property. To the naked eye, it is a jade, but when bathed in a particular light, it shimmers with a divine resplendence. I have mined similar materials before. To find them, one must use these lamps. They cast an invisible light, which under the stone sparkle. In the deepest depths, they are invaluable. Okay. Use a special light to make a stone sparkle. There is a sunken ship to the east. Though the currents may have spirited away her cargo, you should begin your search there. Thank you so much. We'll do just that. I hope you find that which you seek. I wish there were something more we could do to assist you. Know that you will be in my prayers. And then when you see our daughter, pray tell her not a day goes by that her parents and her brothers do not think of her. We will, I promise. we go through the bubble. Through the tube. Bubble tube. Resin no Kyoko? Well, we can't fight underwater here, so might as well have a full, a fuller view of the game. Lower my UI clutter. There's far too much clutter in this UI. far too much in the way of appreciating all that the game has to offer. There's our ship. You better not scratch my back there, cat. I don't care what you want. None of it's gonna satisfy you, so no. Thank you. Leave this area to me. Oh, really? You want pets? Okay. Here, I give you pets. Happy? If this wreck is a self-same vessel in which Soroban spoke, then if the gods are good, the Megatama is nearby. Ready your lamp and keep your eyes open, Fukuko. We'll need to take this slowly. Move too fast and we risk overlooking something. To find the stone, you will need to search the area marked on your map. Use your lamp to pinpoint the precise location of the treasure and claim it. Alright, let's see if memory serves well. I should be able to actually find it immediately if I go to the right spot. I think right here? Maybe? No, not here, is it? Can't be this big glowy thing, can it? Let's see. The flash is unmistakable in the dark, but you are still unable to pinpoint its exact location, just a little closer. Aw, really? I'm literally right here. Go ahead, I'll push you. There we go. I was just a little bit out. There, peeping out from beneath a fine layer of sand, you spy something shimmering. Oh, it was in the actual ground. Okay. What about Lise? Is she still looking around? Continues says, leave this area to me. See, I swear, looking for a needle in a haystack would be quicker. The Setsu will have died of old age by the time we finish. You haven't found anything, have you, Fukuko? Yes, I have. Right here. Says, at least you think this is the Yasakani no Magatama. Not that you know for certain what it would look like. This is it. Exactly what Soroban described. Heh. It would seem our fortunes have finally changed for the better. Much as I would like to return and thank Yugiri's parents for their assistance, time is of the essence. We may, I say we make for Tamamizu at once. Hold on to it for now, Fukuko. Once we arrive, present it to the Elder, and then we can finally learn how to deal with Red Kojin. There's one thing I wanted to show you guys real quick. I think the dungeon here is a side quest. Pretty sure it is. But yeah, turquoise trench. So, see, we can see the surface and all that. Nice and deep, pretty deep here. Now, you can go into a trench, like, straight, way flipping down. To the point where I don't think we can even see the surface once we get down here. And I'm on a mount, by the way, so I'm going as fast as I possibly can. Trying to get down here. Look at how deep this thing is. And you go here and you're like, okay, is it any deeper? It continues. It just continues and continues. Now we're going straight down. Anyone's ears ruptured yet? Look at that, you can't even see the surface. It's so dark down here. Except when you come to the end here. Well, somewhere. I'm sure it won't take too long. Yeah. Yeah, you can go really far down. But yeah, look at that. It's the Suina Sato's palace or whatever, the Shisui of the Violet Tides. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that this area is just a side dungeon. I'm not gonna be required to go through it. It's kind of funny though. The actual dungeon itself, this is it's showing parts of like it's miniaturized for the world map, but yeah, the actual dungeon itself, you walk over here and there's a bunch of crabs you fight. Over here you fight a water sea dragon. You actually have to launch over onto a cliffside here and fight a couple of fishies and spiked creatures. And you jump back over on another sprout, and on that platform is your first boss, and then you go inside the building. You fight a princess in that building, you kind of go around in the back courtyard, then there's the actual final boss. But yeah, kind of interesting. This is probably the most vertical area in the entire game, if you, especially if you include the whatever you call it, the actual sky that you can fly above the sea. It's just kind of cool, just how deep it all is. Goodbye there, Trench. It's nice knowing you. And now we're out of the visual of the dungeon, so it's all nice and dark and spooky. Look how fucking spooky it is. So spooky. Super, super spooky. Anyone else have a fear of, like, just a fathomless bottom, like you can't see the, like, it's kind of like the ocean, fear of the ocean, but it's more of, like, just because you can't see an ending, for some reason your body's like, oh, shoot. I get that way whenever I look at space pictures. It's really weird, because, like, you zoom in and you're like, you continue to zoom, and it just gets deeper and deeper, and there's, like, and it's gotta be a phobia, because there's absolutely nothing that comes to mind that I would think would, like, jump out and get me. It's just the unsettling reality of how deep the space is, I guess. Especially when you've got, like, some of those pictures that you can just zoom and zoom and zoom and zoom. But anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and try to make some progress with the story. My footsteps are in time with the music. It's good to see you again, my friends. Have you brought the stone that this is a very long name? We fulfilled our end of the bargain, now it's their turn. What do you think it will be? Some sort of secret weapon or elaborate plan? I can't wait to find out. You were returned, and the Yasikana no Megatama, I trust? Yes, this very elaborately named, stone. Stones. Yes, there is no mistake. Well done, well done. So, about the Red Kojin, you said that there was a way to make them retreat into their shells. Are you ready to tell us then? Yes, indeed I am. For you see, divinity resides not only in material vessels, but in individuals. In laying claim to this most sacred of treasures, you have demonstrated an affinity with the divine. To treat with men and women such as you is to invite fortune into our homes. Gladly will we aid your cause. Alright, cool. We made the Turtle Boys happy. All is ready, Sorrelbun. Then give them what they require. This is a ceremonial knife of some sort. Before this blade, that which is sealed shall open. The treasure vault of the Kojin on the Isle of Zeki. Is there that our most prized relics, be they of the red or blue, are kept safe. Fiercely do the red guard it, for its contents are more precious than their lives. Were the vault to be attacked, their responsibilities would be by necessity be immediate. Kojin would be summoned from malls around to defend their treasures. So we can corral all the Kojin, huh? And while we sow enough chaos, the Reds in service to the Imperials would have no choice but to answer the call as well. Giving the Confederacy the sign they have been waiting for. Without the Kojin, the Imperials don't have nearly enough troops in Asara to hold off the pirates. Yeah, exactly. However, you must understand that the vault is holy ground, home to 1,000 kami. To intrude upon it without paying the proper respects is a sacrilege we cannot condone. So, if we are to pay the proper respects, would it be alright? Great. How do we do that again? That stone is one of three most coveted treasures of the Kojin. The other two lie within the vault. Were you to deliver the jewel unto the others and thereby make them whole, the kami may forgive you for your trespass and instead delight you with mischief making. Enough mischief to rouse a warbear with a giant sword. So, if I understand you correctly, you want us to take the sacred jewel coveted by your red brothers and deliver it to their treasure vault. More or less. The stone belongs on the Isle of Zeki. So long as it finds its way there, we are satisfied. The Magatama has chosen you to bear it to its brothers. Had it not, you would never have found it, and we would not be having this conversation. I shall inform the Confederacy of your plans and bid them make ready to act when the time is right. The Isle of Zeki lies to the west of Suino Sato. Look for the cave beneath the waters. May fortune favor you in this and all other endeavors. This is going to work, I'm sure of it. I just hope Kosetsu and the others are all right. Right then. I'm not normally in the habit of sneaking into heavily guarded treasure vaults, but if this is the only way to convince the Confederacy to act, then so be it. We should be prepared for a fight, the bigger the better. The kind where you wish you had 7 of your most battle-hardened friends at your side. Yeah, on the nose. We need some recruits. We're about to fight, maybe, I don't know, we're running up on an hour and 10 minutes before patch drops? Before we're kicked off the servers? I don't know about you, two, but I'm ready to be, I'm ready as I'll ever be. Me too, let's do this. Right. Not left to say then. Tazeki. Let's do it. Right, let's go and find that cave. I'm sure I could tease her about being nervous, but nah. Nah. Ryzen Kyako. Kaikyo. I don't know if air or ocean is faster travel, but I think it's the same speed on the mount. down to the depths we go. Yeah, it's a little bit faster in the air. Look how cool I look whenever I swim sideways. Swimming sideways is so graceful. Anyways. I hope you didn't waste too much energy swimming here. Once the fighting starts, I doubt we'll have a moment to rest. No, I swam very, very smoothly on my bike in the air. Assuming this is the right cave, it should lead us straight to the heart of the Isle of Zeki. Have you got a plan once we get to the inside? How about the two of us get the guard's attention while the third heads straight for the vault? Afterwards, the other two of them join there, and together we make a stand. With our numbers, it's not feasible to do anything more complicated, I think. Fine by me. I like simple plans. I'll be one of the decoys then. You read my mind. I also had a mind to ask Philippa to be one, given her peerless martial prowess. Then it's settled. You two will make your way through the stronghold, creating as much chaos as possible. You know, have some fun. Meanwhile, I will attempt to locate the vault and gain entry to the ceremonial knife. And when I'm inside, I will contact you via link pro. Right, come on, Philippa. We've got work to do. I don't want to hear Cat. No, I really don't want to hear Cat. No. Secret agent spy music. One thing I don't like is that the graphic on my outfit got a little, like, dot. It's not perfect. There's something that's clipping. They could have done better. I could have done better with my, with some of the design choices I have for my outfit. Okay, are you guys gonna be mad at me, or do I go and... Nah, I just go and attack other things. I'm over level. No lock is off. Okay. I made them now. Now where do I go? How do I go? Who do I go? I guess I go this way. Everything is so big as a little fill. Even this plant life is big. Hi there, Kojin. Goodbye, Kojin. Nobody will attack me. I am too strong. They recognize my peerless power. Even though I can walk directly underneath this one. He totally is unaware. Even if he could fight me, he just doesn't know that I'm here. Waddle, 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 waddle. Oh man, I'm just too strong. Oh, I see. Okay. No. This is above ground. It's just, it's. I guess you could consider it low tide with all this coral and stuff. I imagine it probably goes underwater at some point. It's fantasy, I guess. You know, whatever. Don't question it. It just is. You You're a sight for sore eyes. I hope Alice is alright too. Don't worry, I'm sure she's... Yep, there she is. Oh, Boo Boo, Lise, can you hear me? I found the vault. Head northwest. There's a passage leading deeper within. Hurry. But I could walk. But I literally just gotta fly up here. Time is of the essence. I don't know if we'll be in time to do this trial. There might be a bunch of people goofing off, I don't know. Come on, you red bastards. Is that the best you can do? I'll say, how are things? There you are. The entrance is straight ahead. Good timing, I might add. Sounds like the whole garrison is headed straight for us. Yes, all of the Kojin.
Thieves! Thieves! Come to steal our most precious treasures? You will pay for this sacrilege!
That's the spirit. Now don't be shy. I'm more than ready for another round.
Seize them!
Ah yes, so we brought that one jewel.
What in the world?
Well, that's how I hide stuff. I just hide it in my ether. And magic storage it.
Who hath made us whole?
That was me.
Hark! A great kami stirs. Yes, yes. A great kami of the sacred treasures. O great kami, we beseech your intercession. We who have guarded your blade and glass for generations. Your faithful Kojin.
I brought back your jewel. It was I who made you whole. Let's see, if I made you whole, it was not my intent, but I carried the trinket.
Thou didst freely deliver our jewel unto thine enemy's own treasure vault?
Oh, crazy, huh? Funny about that.
How auspicious we do commend thee, daughter of man.
I know, it's pretty funny, right? Me bringing the
Such
thing that powers my
audacity
enemies.
is deserving of celebration, exaltation, a contest of wills to mark the occasion. Let lines be drawn, let sides be chosen. And for their loyalty, we shall stand with the caretakers of our greater part.
Yeah, he could be a rap star with those bars being
Oh,
dropped.
perfect. A contest of wills. Just what we need.
Hearken to us, shelled ones. Upon this day, your wish shall be granted.
This is one of the cooler fights, though, like, thematically.
Curse neither your fate nor its executor, children of man, for we are of the divine, of both heaven and earth, the ringing silence, the raging calm. All riseth and falleth at the whim of capricious fortune. Assume your marks upon the stage and embrace the coming chaos.
Okay, sounds like fun. War bear. Well, he's technically a bear.
We
Kinda.
are Susano, and in revelry do we rejoice.
So, I wonder if they have a Mata Katsuri, or whatever the sun god is in this game.
That's a primal standing in front of us, right?
Kinda? Not exactly, but
And a horde
kinda.
of angry Kojin at our backs. Oh, this contest is getting worse by the moment. Lise, help me clear a path. Leave them to us and save your strength. You'll be needing it soon enough.
Make way! Make way!
Spoil not your appetite for the feast, children of man. The dish will be served whether you will it or no.
He's so just laughs. Alright, cool. Oh, hey, look, there's a hunt. In case someone wants it. Not I. I don't need that. We should definitely talk strategy before we do anything else. That was not part of the plan. The Kojin Primal was most definitely not part of the plan. But I'm sure there is a perfectly logical explanation involving the ether stored in the treasures and the religious fervor with which the Kojin guard them, or something. Maybe Alphino isn't here to provide it. And just when we thought our fortunes had changed, I swear, if Soroban and his people knew this might happen, they might. No, somehow I doubt that. Even the Reds seem surprised by what happened. All rises and falls at the whim of capricious fortune, does it? And the same goes for him. We have to defeat that primal. Lord of the Revel. As before, our numbers limit our options. I wish I could claim to have a brilliant plan, but I don't. All I have is a desperate one. Yeah, send me in, Coach. Lise, you and I will do our best to draw the Kojin away from the primal. We'll lead them on a wild dodo chase all over this island. The rest of the plan, I'm afraid you can guess. I'm sorry, Papapo. I truly am, but neither of us can even approach Susano, much less defeat him, which means you're on your own. It's okay, as long as you're not turned into his thrall, that's fine. Well, who knows? He does have an awful lot of adventurer friends. Maybe some of them decided to take up a fishing trip to the Far East, and surprisingly close by. Yes, I speak fluent Higan. Come on, there's no point putting this off. Come on, cat, get out of my way. Stop transitioning. Thank you. Yeah, you guys are in my way as soon as I need attention. So I need to pay attention. And I definitely, probably, pretty surely can't do this solo, so I guess I'll have to recruit some friends here. Pool of Tribute. Nice. Pool of Tribute. Alright, we got less than an hour. Hopefully we can queue up for this. Stormblood, Pool of Tribute. First primal fight, level 63. Everyone else is getting logged off, though. I don't know if we'll be able to do this. We might. It's actually kind of hard, especially when we get a lot of normies that are like not sure how to do the fight properly. Oh, it's been a while since I've done a tank though as this, so maybe I'll be off tank or something. If it's a Dark Knight or a Paladin, they'll definitely be better for main tanking. Come on, servers go down pretty soon. Come on, people! Let's do it! Let's do it! Come on, Q. Come on, Q. Come on. Come on, I want to kill a primal. I want to kill a primal. He's a cool primal. I want to do it. Hopefully I can be the cool one who stands in the right spot. Apparently anyone, it doesn't even have to be a tank, can stand in this one spot where he'll end up smashing his sword on the ground. It looks pretty cool. Our Warrior of Light stuff starts really showing off. Okay, we got some DPS. That means we're filling up the queue. Hopefully other people want to do a roulette before the servers pop. Come on. Let's do it right now. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. Oh, we got 2 tanks. All we need are healers. I'm a few others wanting to do this. So if I'm correct, whenever you sync up a trial like this or whatever, it doesn't just do your server, it does like your whole data center, trying to matchmake everyone. So if there's a chance, it's the entire data server that I'm waiting for people to queue up either a random trial or specifically Susano. Blah, 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 blah. Oh no! People left the queue. We have some time off, that'll be good. I suppose while we're waiting. Oh, I'm a little sleepy, but I went down the wrong throat. Not just wrong too, but went down the wrong throat. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Hey there, broke my leg? How you doing? I'm trying to do this trial as part of the story thing. I'm going through the entire MSQ. But we're literally 44 minutes to the server's going down. So it's late at night. People aren't playing right now. I broke my legs from falling damage. The floor is made out of floor. Are you a fan of Final Fantasy there, bro? Or are you just looking for VTubers to check out? Well, next time you might be careful about, doing earth downs. The earth is very heavy. Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups. He does earth downs. Kind of reminds me of that was the Futurama spaceship, where it's like, oh no, the ship stays in one spot. It moves everything in the entire universe around it. Futurama's pretty cool. I should actually, maybe I should do like a watch party with that sometime. I don't know if we're gonna get this. Probably not. It's one of the. It's in an awkward spot where, you know, obviously Stormblood isn't the most popular of content. It's still good, by all means, you know, compared to most games that we've got on the market from MMOs. But, yeah, compared to the rest of the game and where people are, it's kind of a weird spot. Yeah. I'm gonna go check over in the old dog since you just ain't having it right now. I'm sure the story will pop me back here in the whatever. It's the end of the stream. Let's check it out here. It'll be people TikToking. It's pretty much what they do out here in the social areas. It's just a bunch of Zoomer TikTokers. Hey, look, role players. Oh, well, this is kind of a role play hub. What to do? Oh, there was one thing I wanted to check out. Actually, I don't think I can do that in New Game Plus. No, I can't check out the if someone's wearing the shirt, though, I could probably preview it. Alright, someone wearing the casual shirt. Anyone wearing the casual shirt? I would like to see what it looks like on my character. I have the casual shirt. 40 minutes left, guys. I know. I was hoping it would take not 15 minutes waiting for a trial to pop, especially after that cool cutscene. I think everyone's also gathered here in Ulda. Yeah, they're finishing up their little farm stuff. Can't do that in New Game Plus. I haven't been very good at it. How unfortunate for those that fly the mentor tag. It's so wet. It's so rainy. Anyone wearing the casual shirt? No one seems to be wanting to wear the casual shirt. Not even a tall human. Well, that's a weird thing that's happening here. Ooh, we got ourselves an Oni, a demon lava. Those are kind of nice horns, depending on what hairstyle you have. I like my horns, though. They're in the front and they mean business. They're perfect headbutting horns. Anyone wearing the shirt? Anyone? Don't see anyone wearing the shirt. Someone's gotta be wearing the casual shirt. It ain't that unpopular, is it? No, it can't. It's not. It's a popular shirt. Hmm. Oh, there we go. It finally popped. Watch, someone's not gonna queue for it. Never mind then. I'm gonna drive people crazy watching this cutscene. But come on! The server's gonna go down. Alright, he's already got his thing on. We're both gunbreakers, so I'll just be a secondary tank.
Let the rebels begin!
here last time, the class too. Nice. Right. Look at that big old sword. Ow. Oh no.
Resilient souls, I salute you! Earth and stone at our beck and call!
Oh, I see. It was a trick. It was like a swap trick. That's kind of cool. Oh, it is a double take thing. Okay.
Proceed on, or we alone!
Right there.
Proceed on, or we alone! Ferocity!
Ahora, ahora. don't want to reward it. Oh well, he's here. I'll give it to him. Yeah, everybody be busy. I got one tribute, contribution? Commendation? Oh, they brought out their boat.
Nary a peep from the shellbacks, sir. It's enough to make one wonder.
The Red have sounded the alarm. The Isle of Zeki under attack. Fierce fighting in the stronghold. The vault breached by outsiders and strange tales from deep within. All this the Red cannot ignore. Even now, they abandon their posts and flock to the Isle. The Garleans are powerless to stop them.
I'll be damned they did it.
Yes, we did it.
Well, Captain, wagers notwithstanding, I dare say we will not have a better opportunity to drive the Imperials from Asari and rescue our men. On the other hand, naught was put in writing, but if your mind is made up, then that is that. I should add that if you were to change your mind, none would gainsay your decision, nor think you beholden to your past.
Stop that. That is not a thing to rub your nose on. Thank you.
Nor would anyone begrudge you a spot of revenge into the bargain. Like the little miss said, we knew this day would come.
Isari may be a rotting husk, but at least the tavern keeper never watered down his drinks.
Well said for a temperate man.
Hear me, comrades! We made a bargain with the Eorzeans, and I mean to uphold our end of it. I mean to remind the Garleans that this is our sea, that all here belongs to the Confederacy. All that is theirs is ours for the taking, and take it we shall. We will strip them of everything they hold dear.
I wonder how excited the person that designed this armor is to see like actual characters wearing it in like a cutscene. That's the Bonewick helmet, and it was designed by a fan of Final Fantasy that entered like an art contest to design some gear sets. But I guess my work is immortalized in my favorite game. Yeah, I think it was a couple years ago, or whenever they were, well, whenever it was relevant. They're like, we're gonna have some people draw some cool armor for us. Straight from the fans.
This one is iron. My hands will break before he speaks.
Kami, give me strength. Are you good at anything?
It's like all my time to just come at once.
I'd hoped this might prove more productive than blind inquiries, but I see you are determined to waste my time. Very well. Line them up. Kill one for every question he refuses to answer.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hurt them, and you will get naught from me.
You have given me precisely that thus far, so what have I to lose? Mark me, samurai. I will find Lord Hien, be it with your help or with your heads.
Confederate scum! You will pay for that!
Confederacy. They've come to save us!
And this after I took such pains to cow them. Even pirates have their pride, I suppose. Enough to march to their deaths, no less. Oh, the stupidity of it all. It truly is a sickness. I shall just have to lance the boil. Drain them of every last trace of honor and compassion. Every last drop.
My lady, I'm going outside.
She literally doesn't care. She wants to die.
The Kami are not finished with you yet.
There's no end to them. They just keep coming.
Then we must be doing something right. We have to hold out for as long as we can. She's counting on us.
Susano is slain! Slain by the Shellless One!
Here I come, just wobble him out.
Is it true? Did you defeat him?
Yeah, I'm here.
Well, in that case, how do you fancy helping us keep the Kojin occupied until the Confederacy make their move? Speak of the devils, that's coming from Isari.
I think we've done all we can here. Let's withdraw and make for the village.
Right. Although, they don't seem keen to let us go.
Hear me, Kojin of the Red. We have no quarrel with you, only your Imperial masters. No more blood need be shed this day. I pray you let us go in peace.
You dare speak to us of peace? Your flesh will feed the fishes, thief! Attack!
Now's our chance. Don't worry about her, she can handle herself.
Well, we're just supposed to leave her to it. I guess we're just leaving her.
can't let you take all the glory, can I?
Very finesse. Oh my gosh, 15 minutes. What are we gonna do? 15 minutes! 15 minutes and we can't play the game no more. We can't look at this wonderful, this amazing view of the ocean. Of all of the undersea. Alright, well, let's see where we can go, how far we can get on this story. Oh, I must complete more story. Hopefully we can get there before we're booted. Oh, look at all the people excited for the patch. It's so cool. It's such a fun time to be playing this game. I think we're safe. I didn't see any Kojin following us. Wait here, I'm going back for Alazar. I'm coming with you. She stayed behind so we could escape. I'm coming with you. We're gonna turn back around after. No, absolutely not. She stayed behind so that you could escape. Even I know that. I was the one who dragged you all into this. It was my fight, not yours. I knew that from the start, but I also knew I couldn't do it alone. But I've asked too much, and let too much happen to you all. I have to make this right. I have to do it on my own. So let me go, please. I'm asking you as a friend. I have to help her. You can start by finding me a towel and some bandages. Alice, he just teleports. Oh. I think something is slowing down my computer, or something. I don't know. What? Why are you looking at me like that? I said I was going to distract them, not make a heroic and ultimately futile last stand. Who does that anyway? For the love of... this is stupid. You're embarrassing yourself. And me. Shut up and let me have this. Aw. Plugging it out. Right. That wasn't so bad, was it? Now then. We need to hurry back to Masari. This is view I should tell my grandchildren of, as well as their children. Yes. They didn't follow you, did they? I gave you enough time to escape? Yeah. Good to hear. My selfless act of heroism achieved the desired effect. You needn't worry, by the way. I'm not intending to make a habit of this. Better not. I don't see any soldiers. Do you think the Confederacy drove them off? Something definitely happened here. I see several people who look like they might be injured. Let's give them a hand and find out what we missed. Do I need help? Oh, I'll be fine. It's nothing that won't heal. You should go after Lise. What is it that Thancred once said about battle scars and maidens? Not worth repeating in a polite company, I'm sure. Okay. Alright, whatever. Okay, search for the villagers and speak to the Confederates. Okay. Villagers who need aid. I am here. Who need aid? Oh, this person. Right here. Industrious pirate. I remember you. You're the one who saved me from the Doman catchers. Thanks to you, we managed to rescue the fishermen and my kidnapped comrades, one of whom joined the Confederacy with me long ago. It would have broken my heart to have buried him. Oh, and you're looking for the captain, you'll find him in the tavern. Actually, I need to fly. It's really hard to figure out where these guys are hiding out. Here we are. Don't worry, I got you. I got your ankle. Look, you're not an Imperial. Is it over? Yeah. Kami be praised. I was certain she would have killed us and burned Asari to the ground, or kill us after making us watch, or barricade us in our homes before putting them to the torch. Not just kill you, and she would be creative about it, is what you're saying, huh? How unfortunate. Maintenance on all worlds will begin shortly. Please log out before the previously announced maintenance start time. And they really want us to get off the servers. Thank you, my child. When the fighting started, I tried to run and hide, but fell and could not regain my feet. I thought for sure that we would be slaughtered, but the pirates drove them off. I never thought I would see the day that the Confederacy came to our aid. Back already? What have you learned? Well, there's a pirate and some villagers. At the tavern, you say? In that case, we should find Lace and speak with him together. Did they capture Yotsuyo? I forget if they actually have her, like, in custody. Or if she got away. How she got away, I don't know. Maybe she didn't get away. Oh, there's those people.
My Eorzean friends. Saw the smoke, did you? A pity you did not come sooner, though I gather you were busy elsewhere.
Yeah, kinda.
Gozetsu! You're alive.
And full of vim and vigor. Did I not tell you I was no stranger to chains?
The fighting cannot have lasted long. Where are all the Imperials?
Fled. They stood their ground for a time, until it became clear that their Korgian reinforcements would not be coming. We took some few casualties, but my deeper regret is having let Yotsuyu slip through my fingers. That bodyguard of hers may be a half-wit, but he's a mean bastard on the battlefield.
In any event, I imagine all involved are satisfied with this outcome. So far as the Empire is concerned, the Confederacy attacked Asari in retaliation for the Viceroy's actions. And without the aid of insurrectionists, I might add. Suffice it to say, we are prepared to be the subject of their undivided attention for the foreseeable future.
Oh, fun. Then we shall be free, this we swear. Don't do anything reckless. We'll free Doma for you.
An impossible claim, yet one spoken with such conviction that I cannot choose but believe it.
Your assistance would be most welcome. Nevertheless, we shall do our utmost to spare you undue danger. We are already in your debt.
Nay, little miss, all debts are paid. For by your deeds, many still live who elsewise would not. Let both parties count their blessings, and may fortune continue to favor us all.
You still seek to bring freedom to our people, then? You will go to Yansha.
I have faith that our allies yet live. Once we have found them, we will plan our next step.
Yansha was the crucible of the rebellion. What happened here pales in comparison to what Yotsuyo did there. Remember this. Fear changes men. Have care in whom you place your trust.
Worry not.
And with that, we must take our wounded home. Oh, your shellback friend sends his regards and looks forward to your next meeting. Try not to die before then, eh?
Couldn't count on it. Alrighty, we got 5 minutes. 5 minutes, guys. This is it. We're finally headed to the heart of Doma. I can't help but be a little nervous. According to my map, the plains of Yangsha lie to the west. Of note is the one river upon the shores of which Doma was built. A silence in 3 parts. You did both, Apupu. Were it not for the tremendous strength and bravery of you and yours, many innocent souls would have suffered terrible fates. Though I knew the Confederacy would be loath to meet Imperials in battle, I also knew that any of them, that if any of them could win them over, it would be you. Truly, yours is a heroic spirit that inspires men to rise above their circumstances, to strive for something greater. It will be an honor to travel with you again. Now then, let us not squander the Confederacy's gift. Yangsha and my countrymen await. There is a tunnel to the southwest. We need but follow it to reach our destination. With me. Alrighty. I don't know if we'll have time to be able to watch the cutscene whenever we get to the new zone, but here we go. Travel to Yangsha. Where's the way? Oh, the way is down this way. Okay, it's this track. Peaceful third, peaceful fine. Meanwhile, on the shores of Uther. They rescued some treasures, it looks like.
We cannot rest here for long. This place is not safe. Mayhap nowhere is, if thieves can breach our vaults. Nevertheless, it is our duty to protect these treasures, and we shall not fail for want of effort.
So, this is why you abandoned your posts. And without a word of explanation at that. Rather thoughtless of you, was it not?
Lady Yotsuyo, pray forgive us our absence, but our home was under attack, our vaults plundered by outsiders.
Did you even pause to consider the possibility that it might be a diversion? What is the point of contracting your services if you are not here when they are required? It is my solemn charge to bring these vermin to heel. To torment them, body and soul, until all they hold dear is as bitter ashes in their mouths. And then you go and ruin everything!
I love her voice acting.
Well, there's naught to be gained in belaboring the point. All that remains is to administer your punishment.
Wait, my lady!
No. No, it's no good. There's just no joy in it. No release. There needs to be some investment. They were negligent imbeciles deserving of punishment, but it was hardly personal. 10,000 such Korjin could not satisfy me half so well as a single Doman. And what do we have here? One of the vaunted treasures of the Red? The craftsmanship is certainly impressive. Mayhap we can use it to make amends.
How long before Lord Xenos reinstates me, do you reckon? I've got unfinished business back in Eorzea.
Is serving me really so unbearable? At least pretend to enjoy it, you witless lump! If you are so desperate to earn a way back to Eorzea, then be quiet and do as you're told. And bring that sword while you're at it.
Well, that explains the sword. I didn't remember that part. It just now kicked me off. Wow. Alright, well. Cool. I think the cutscene, it probably kicked me off once the cutscene was over. I think that's what it did. But, yeah, now we don't have to deal with this. Well, it was a cool title screen, but, also every time you log on to the game, it's just screaming in your ear. It's like, home, riding home. And it's like, oh my gosh. So the next title card will probably be a little more subdued, I think. But, anyways. I won't watch that cutscene until we're actually at Shadow Breeders. But by the time I get back, we'll check out Reaper, and maybe we'll do like a little detour. Oh yeah, I'll definitely play other games in the future, along with it. I'm not gonna burn through Endwalker. The only reason I was doing this, like, as long as I've been doing it, is just because I want to try and get to, because it's such a long story anyways, and I haven't played it, like, straight through before. So it was an excuse to play through it and, yeah, see, kind of appreciate the story and get ready for Endwalker. Anyways, I will continue with the Stormbloods and all that playing, and I know some people will be like, oh, you should totally play Early Access Endwalker, but I'll be like, nope, we're going to fully embrace the story and all that, so. But yeah, I guess it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I guess I should probably get some rest. So, yeah. Something with chat integration. I really don't know these things. I'm just not familiar with it. So, I don't know. Stuff will come up, I'm sure. But yeah. Yeah, definitely. And you guys rest well, and, F you. I've thought about the voice changer thing. Like, apparently you guys can change it if you vote a certain way or something. That might be fun. Because, I won't hear it, but you guys might start cracking up or something and saying, oh, what a weird voice they got on right now. But, besides that, I mean, I guess I haven't really put much thought on it. But anyways, okay. I'll catch y'all later. Good night.